Matt, hey, first off, can you just update us on Jaden?
Yeah, his foot was injured, so he didn't play.
Do you have any idea if it's long-term kind of thing or anything?
I think it's been bothering him for a while. I don't think it's something. It might have got aggravated in the game before, but it's something that's bothering him for a little bit.
Okay.
But I'm not 100% sure. So I'll find out though. I'll find out exactly what it is, but it is his foot.
Okay. Were the turnovers more Purdue or more Clemson?
It's hard until you watch tape. Obviously when you coach one of the teams, you always think it's, your inability to do something than it is somebody else's ability. But you have to give credit to Clemson. I thought they had a good game plan to come out and pressure us and try to get us going. And, we didn't handle it well. And, we have to do a better job of showing poise and taking care of the basketball and making simple plays.
Were you concerned about their pressure coming in, knowing you didn't have Eric, knowing you didn't have Jaden and all that?
Yeah, sure. But talking about it and doing it's two different things.
Right.
So you watch film, you show them, how they are going to pressure the basketball and bird dog the basketball, but you still have to go out there and, make plays, make decisions, take care of the ball. And we didn't do that. But give Clemson credit. They tried to rotate guys in on our primary ball handlers, and they did a good job.
What do you have to do to get Travion going?
He's got to play better. He's a guy that's played in a lot of games. He has a lot of experience. He has to be more productive, and he's got to be more productive offensively and defensively. Mm-hmm. And, but it's part of it. We're starting off the season, and I think a lot of times guys want to do well, but you have to be detail oriented in what you're doing defensively and also offensively. And I think the more he can become detail-oriented, the better that he'll be.
Right. What kind of shape is Ethan in now, you think?
Oh, he's not in very good shape at all. But I commend him for what he did today.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. He's coming through mono, and he had to take himself out 3 or 4 times tonight, but he gave everything that he had. And I appreciate his effort and his commitment, and he'll get better. He'll get better. But we have to be careful with him. We easily maxed him out in where he is from a cardiovascular standpoint right now. Right. So we have to be careful. And but it's good. It's a good experience for him and a good experience really for our team. There's no question we're a better basketball team from these 2 games, but we also have to be honest with ourselves and learn from everything.
That kind of segues into my last question. What do you want your young team to take from this?
Just the honesty of what happened, and we talked about it with, watching film, and I just, told them if we play like we did against Liberty, Clemson will beat us. So this is going to be a different game. This is going to be a physical game. This is going to be a lot of ball pressure. This is going to be ball hawking. It's going to be passing and catching, being strong with the basketball, having some toughness and some discipline and some poise all together. That's, that really exemplifies what having moxie is all about as a basketball player, is handling different styles. We played better than Liberty. We made more shots than Liberty. Maybe the game is different if we fight them the next night. I don't know. But I do know you have to be able to make adjustments. Thought we made a little bit of an adjustment. And then, we got when we got it to 1 possession, or we tied it or got up 1, I forget. Clemson really went on a string there where we made a couple poor decisions offensively. They made us pay at the other end. They stretched it back out to about 3 possessions pretty quick. And, we didn't have much poise in that run. But that's what I want our guys to be honest with things. Most guys have to learn to not play through their offense. Okay? And we have a team right now. And as a coach, you don't sit back and say, well, I didn't have this guy and I didn't have that guy. It's not the way it works. It's not the way this game works. Especially, in this situation that we're in the pandemic. Like, you're going to have guys. You're going to have to maybe miss 2 weeks of basketball. But we got a couple guys that are injured. So what? Everybody on this team can play. So step up and play and play well together and work at it. But we're going to have to watch film and get better from it.
I'm good. Thank you, Matt.
All right. Mike?
Matt, what'd you see out of Brandon Newman these last two nights that he can build on going forward?
Yeah, Brandon wants to be good. Brandon's a worker. He's got a skill set to him in terms of shooting the basketball. I thought he played under control. I thought when he used his dribble, he got in trouble a couple times, but for the most part, he played on 2 feet and made some pretty good decisions. He's got to learn to be a consistent defender, and I think he's getting better at that. But anytime a guy wants to be good and he continues to play hard, when I watch the tape, we'll see, and we'll look at the things that he's done well. But from just kind of gathering my thoughts here after this game, he was a guy out there that was competing and playing hard, made some shots. So I'm pleased with his progress in his first 2 games.
Zach put up good numbers again, but he also faced some adversity tonight. Just how did you feel like he battled through that?
I thought he did a good job. He has some turnovers. I think once we get into games, I think he's getting hit down there. I got to watch the film and see it. But when he gets the ball and he gets good position, he scored. He had a couple shots that kind of rolled out on him, and he had those turnovers. He's got to. He's been prone to do that even in practice. Have some of those turnovers. We just got to keep working with him. And but no, heck, he's done wonders, man. He's rebounded the ball. He scored the ball down there. He stayed in line with the ball in the first half. He had a couple breakdowns defensively. I thought he did a much better job in the second half. Defensively, he had active hands a couple times. But no, he's doing some good things. I mean, these guys are babies. And we got some adversity going on. But we just got to, like I said, man, just be honest. When we watch that film and try to get better each day and each day in practice, and each game will be a new experience with a new style. And so these guys got to be able to, keep adjusting, but also just, concentrate on what they can do well.
When you tied it there in the second half and then they went on that run, where did you see your breakdowns defensively?
I don't remember the sequence.
Okay.
So I just know that we had, we took a couple contested shots. We had a couple careless turnovers, with it that got them in transition. And then I know we had the one turnover. Then we had a contested shot right away. And so it was an important stretch for us. And then that was obviously, the most important stretch for them. They did a good job of getting stops and scoring in those sequences.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm a much better interviewer after I watch the tape.
Matt, hey, just one more real quick.
Yeah.
The thing with Jaden, was it something he just woke up this morning and it hurt, or was there a singular incident last night? Or
No. I think it's been bothering me before.
Okay.
I think it's you can ask him or ask Chad, but I think it's something that's bothered him before. I know something's bothered him. I just don't know if it's the same exact thing. So I'm always hesitant to speak, but I just want to be able to answer your question.
I got you. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yep, no problem. Anybody else?